Good evening, my lovely people. How are you doing today? I just arrived back in London like a couple days ago and I'm trying to get over my jet lag. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm gonna have so much fun tomorrow. I have a few things booked. I have a manicure and then I have a poetry event that I'm going to be going to. And do excuse the messy room. This Diablo dark red wine. I think this is going to be... I love the synopsis in the back. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "This is a pack with the extraordinary. Allow yourself to be tempted and you will not regret it. Grapes that have ripened to perfection. Luscious black fruit notes, generous, mouth-filling, dark and mysterious. Be seduced by Diablo." And of course we can't go on without our lovely copybooks. This is my July TBR. It's pretty ambitious, but I think we're going to get through it. So the first book that I got is Plato is Goatee. I thought this was a really beautiful cover. And the next one is William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. I'm so excited to read more Shakespeare books. As you're going to see, I also got the Comedy of Errors, Love's Labour's Lost, Two Gentlemen of Verona. I just really love these editions, so I just got a ton of them. And Cressida, I think that's how you say it. Beautiful. And of course I got this for literally £2.50. This is... and oh my god, if I bought this in the US, it would literally be $15. But this is Homer, the Iliad. Super excited to buy this edition. I wanted this edition since April, and I finally got it for £2.50 here. This is The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I've heard a lot about this from Emmy and Caroline reads, and they raved about this book and thought it was so funny. And this one, Why Be Happy When You Could Be Normal, this was literally £1.50 at the charity shop, so I couldn't pass that up. And then this one, I bought it for probably like £4 online. This one's quite battered, as you can tell. It's like definitely been read, but this one I'm really excited to read. And then one that I got from Waterstones, brand new, The Women Pop Culture Wants You to Hate, Unlikable Female Characters. I think this is really interesting because it talks about, here in the table of contents, it talks about the mean girl, the angry woman, the slut, the train wreck, crazy woman, the psycho, the shrew, the weirdo. I think it's a really interesting subject to dissect and really analyze in our society nowadays, because we do kind of put women in these categories of like a bad woman, like unlikable female characters, but they're becoming so popular in movies, in music narratives, in literature. So this is a really interesting topic that I wanted to get into. And of course it has fangs in the front that reminds me of vampires, so of course I had to get it.
Yeah, so compact. Okay, we go left from here.
Bruh, this is so retro. How do you zoom in?
The zoom in? What is song? Fork really good, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
We drive past a wine bar. She writes down his name. He tells me each time he runs into me on the streets, I look scared. Which is to say, I am always staring at the ground ahead of me.
Drink sour. I'll get another 5. You want anything to chew on? Is that the one sitting over there?
That's the one sitting over there.
Don't make fun of me, because what else?
Okay. She going back.
Crazy boy, or maybe the devil say gave your heart.
Outgoing.
Weird anymore. But yeah, I'm a poet. I'm bold to put a poet on as the closer, but we love it. I'm very concerned about it being a sort of connection thing. It's not like it's. I read something the other day that was like a lot of people come up and they do poems that is just like them bleeding, but I'm supposed to make you bleed instead. Watch out, you know. Sorry, that wasn't even. I didn't even write that. I just came up with that now. Yeah? It makes me laugh more than anything else. Like when Elon and Grimes broke up, I didn't get out of bed for a week. I was fucked up. I just like access to infinite wealth effectively and infinite resources and infinite power, and people still just want a little girlfriend, which is great for people like me. So anyway, when the sexts were leaked of Jeff Bezos, oh my. And I need you to know that I did not invent the phrase, my alive girl. He said that. Did someone just go, typical? This was called Jeff Bezos' sex. 1, I enjoy the Thank you. Not to bring down the mood, I've recently given up on ever owning a house. It's something I had to come to terms with, which is really grim because when I was a kid, it was like the one thing I was like so excited about. I was like, that's going to be my house. To the point where I really wanted my parents, I just remember this, I wanted them to buy a shed, like a nice shed, but for me to live in the backyard. And that was like what I wanted my Christmas present to be. Can you imagine giving birth to like a little freak who's like, on their 10th birthday, they're like, I want to live in the backyard. Like, I feed you, I bathed you, like, fuck off. Anyway, your power of my good fortune. I only breathe gold-sprinkled particles around us. The times are inflating. What a wonderful material money is made from, so slippery and clean and covered in the faces of men. I'll slurp every drop. I will have a glorious gem-studded wingspan with which I will not be able to touch either side of my kitchen. If I fall, I will be caught. When I die, my commemorative plaque will be bluer than new water. My friends rent the rooms of people who hate them. I want my peace. I want something unlosable. I know you're worried. My friends are making money for people who hate them. I did not make a profit today, so will not tell many jokes. My friends have lost money in crypto, but it will not suit the landlady's facade. You know, most stained glass these days is just a sticker. As long as they're in the ballpark, this will work. Never mind the algebra of people, swapped in and out of social equations which prove everything will stay exactly how it is. Never mind how everyone here is having a completely different dream than you. You've got a party to stand at, baby. Are you familiar with the existential horror of someone being in the kitchen when you also want to go into the kitchen? Well, now you're not. Congratulations. If people like you, they'll invite you to a different room, then another room. Yes, it is all a series of rooms. I would apologize, but this oversensitivity you describe, it's unsustainable. You're halted in your tracks. The breeze is so soft, its tongue, it knows your name. But the day moves. Not everything has to be fascinating. You're very behind now, and I need you to know they might leave you here. Picture it. A spacecraft blows back your hair, and then all around you, it becomes very, very quiet. Reeds still in a shallow pond. White globes of dandelions turn to face you and bend. A world without language, just a being held. You don't want that, believe me. Thank you. How you trust me not to kill you with my hands. My clumsiness forgiven daily with immediate effect. You suckle on something in your dream and it breaks my heart. Within the walls of this studio apartment, I am the giver of life-sustaining mercies, inaccessible without thumbs. I devote my life to language, so what is this I've found in you? Gentleness, breathing, a nose and a nose, your little hand. That's all. Just like keeps going on repeat forever. Like the way we all like Jennifer Lawrence now, and like we didn't used to, right? But like it's not your opinion, it's just like fed to you, whatever. Not to be real. This is called the hottest girl in the world again with 5 exclamation points. Is drinking gallons and gallons of oat milk and has completely undetectable scoliosis. She is wearing low-cut paradoxes and thinks about her boyfriend for a minimum of 9 hours on Earth Day. When she lifts her arms to stretch her spine, she reveals a belly button shaped like a coin slot to a vending machine that dispenses good. It's so much. This is called poet in parentheses derogatory. He likes my poems because it's interesting to see how differently we experience the same moment, which was a nice way to say I'm always overreacting. Meanwhile, I hate poems and myself for writing them. These monologues delivered and riddled by a troll who guards the bridge to a place no one even wants to go, like hell, or an open mic, where a further coalition of trolls guard further bridges. I try so hard, spend hours on the word plum, a comma, look at this experimental maze intended for an animal both winged and extinct, and don't get me started on love, my term of endearment. Today I tried to tell you you're the chosen one in a long dead language, wrote an instruction manual for disabling an atom bomb in cipher, blasted slow-growing peonies into space to move them closer to the sun. Why can't I just say it straight? I'm so in love with you, it makes me want to dive. Understand? Anyway, we know words always win. I'm sorry, another lie. Sometimes they win, but often they lose. This is the truth. I have nothing else. Thank you. Not that funny. The universe may stop expanding in 5 billion years, at which point time will cease to exist and I can finally stop complaining. There is a fragile world reflected in the glassy pearl of your spit left on my belly, and I'm telling you, I've never been so old. The day sucks with bleach teeth.
Give you that feeling like to drink food and get hungry. Yeah. I'm gonna go get food. Drink the whole thing at once. Oh, there's a table over there if you want. It's so fun. Okay.
Afternoon everybody, I am out. So I was going to the post office but it's shut. I was gonna pick up my package from Flossie by Freddy Dress, but they were closed. So I had no idea they closed at 12 on a Monday, but the sun is finally out. was so fun to go see her. Called the Old Library. So I got these beautiful earrings from my mother. They remind me of the Princess Diana engagement ring. And then with that I have this matching necklace